Yeah, hi everyone. So yeah, this week we're talking about sexism and Halloween outfits. And yeah, I just wanted to sort of enthuse to you about how much I really like dressing up. I really love dressing up. I joined the women's rugby team. And like every social we go to, we have to dress up, and it's really fun. I enjoy being really creative and like finding all these fun ways to change my my appearance and dress up as all of these different things. I'm like, this makeup was so much fun to do. I want you to appreciate it. Yeah. So yeah, I really love dressing up. I find it really enjoyable. I love to feel really sexy as well. Which, you know, as a feminist, some people sometimes get people have warped ideas about feminists and sex and stuff. And you know, I remember one time like I was kissing this guy, and then like some bouncer from this club was just like, is she allowed to do that? I thought she was a feminist, and yeah, but no, feminists like to like have sex, do sexy things too. Yeah. So for me, I really like to when I dress up, I like to feel sexy. And it makes me feel really confident and powerful. I like to dress in what I consider like a sexy way sometimes, and all of this. And like I used to have such a lack of self-confidence, like such an appalling lack of self-confidence. And you know, it took me a really long time to actually learn how to take a compliment and to believe people if they said I looked good, or to, you know, to sort of actually feel good about myself and the way that I looked. I don't think that there is anything wrong with, you know, dressing up specifically to look sexy, as long as it's for you. I think, you know, my issue is when people over-sexualise themselves or dress really sexy or whatever because it's what men want, and because, you know, male attention is clearly the most important thing ever. I have a real problem with when people feel like they have to make themselves look sexy for guys, or because that's what society expects of them. You know, and I think that, you know, to be sexy is like, you know, how you define it. I think the beauty standards imposed upon us by patriarchy, white supremacy, general mass media bullshit is really fucking narrow. But like, I feel like it's important for us to be able to feel sexy outside of that box. Like, I feel sexy as hell like with my afro. I feel sexy as hell like with my hairy armpits. Like, you know, and I think it can be really sort of, sometimes, you know, dressing up and like or whatever, and like being like, damn right, I'm fucking sexy, and like strutting around with big ass egos, damn revolutionary, because we're taught from such a young age that there's so much that's wrong with us and wrong with our bodies, and you know, that we need to like lose weight or gain weight or fucking buy all these products to change the way we look. So that we can look right. And so, you know, when we actually say, fuck you, I'm fucking sexy, and I'll choose exactly how I'm going to be sexy, that's fucking empowering. Well, if you're a survivor of rape or sexual assault or sexual abuse, it is really important for us to be able to own our sexual expression, our sexuality, and I think, you know, even if it's dressing up in a sexy sailor dress from Anne Summers, yes, I admit to owning that, it can be an act of recovery, because we're being sexy and being sexualised on our own terms. But even if it is fitting in with the narrow beauty standard, if I'm able to say, I'm being sexy tonight because I want to be, I think that's more, I find that empowering because I'm owning that. I think it's really important for me to be able to own that. Okay, but like, obviously I do have a lot of problems with, you know, all of these hyper-sexualised Halloween costumes that are everywhere. And, you know, it feels like, yeah, my main problem is it feels like it's our only option. Like, it feels like we can only like dress up as sexy whatever, sexy version of this, sexy version of that, like, whereas guys get all of the things they can dress up as and whatever. And, you know, it's like, it's the fact that it stifles our fucking creativity, and it's the fact that, yeah, it's fucking boring. It's the fact that we're expected to be like this pornified version of everything that we dress as. Like, we can't just be average this or funny this. Ugh. yeah, funny. Okay, so it feeds into the fact that women aren't allowed to be funny, like that. That men can be funny, men can go and do all of these hilarious things and dress up as whatever, but women have to be sexy. We have to be quiet and sexy and in the corner for people to look at so they're pretty. Yeah, so I'm not a fan of that. Also, something that makes me really, really angry is sort of all of the hyper-sexualized caricatures of other races and ethnicities. Okay, so any outfit that is meant to be of another race or ethnicity, that's racist, and I will hunt you down and punch you in the fucking face if you do that shit, okay? It's racist, it's not funny. You're not funny, you're just racist, okay? Good, right. Like, but it's just like, it's another kick in the face when it's like a hyper-sexualized caricature of a race, like, so these ridiculously sexualized outfits of like Native American women, like, God, I'm sure you'll have seen them fucking everywhere, and like, they are so fucking awful, because if you think about it, 1 in 3 Native American women suffer from rape or sexual assault, and so it is really, really fucking damaging and dangerous and offensive to perpetrate this really hypersexualized idea of them. You know, a lot of racism already feeds into this whole like hypersexuality thing, especially like, I mean, with most marginalized races, sort of the kind of the stereotypes of the women are hypersexualized, and that leads to more sexual assault, more rape, more sexual abuse, and it's really, really, really fucking dangerous. So yeah, basically, this Halloween, be what you want to be, as long as you're not being a douchebag about it, and yeah, I think you should, yeah, dress however you want to dress up. If you want to be sexy, go ahead, be sexy, just make sure it's for you, and